There we go. Got the better one on. Right, goodbye race file. It was so long ago. It was actually the last time I played this as well. It's been really bad. But let's get on with another one. See how far we get. I quite like calling him Doofus, but I shall resist on naming humorous names for now. Eventually this rando will get down to a point where it's where you don't actually, where I actually can use a timer. I got a sword. Quick. Right, I've got to remember that the chest I went for in the race is actually only available after you get 30 rupees. Yeah, I'm not getting good luck on the rupees. Hopefully one of these chests will actually... Right, what you got in here? Iron boots. I would like to say that I've only got bug sanity on. It is not an all sanity. I somehow lost the last save that I was doing. It doesn't seem to load up. It's basically like acting like I've not done anything. Basically, it's corrupted. Which is annoying. And out. Sword chest. I can't remember what the other small chest in the house is last time. Pretty sure that's bookshot. Pretty sure it's Summit. Oops. Go down here and get these few. Oh, that's not the blue one. There we go. We'll get some more up here. Alright, the reason I went into that house and walked straight back out is because although I got the 30 rupees, you have to exit the area and re-enter it. Yep, the chest is right there. I'm gonna click these off as if I'm getting them. Yep, come on. Come on inside. Let's have a bit of a wrestling lesson. I wonder if I was to put on my iron boots before this, it would break the game. I really want to test breakages. I mean, as funny as some of them can be. I mean, I've already learned that you can't beat the Forest Temple boss as the doggo. Because the game just breaks. It barks out. Come this way. Also been rather busy with everything that I normally do. Also, why is... eh. I decided I'm not going to have a border or anything like that. The more of the game you the better. Alright. Who bets we're going to get good RNG? I don't. I'm going to get half decent. Oh! Oh my god, went straight in for it and got it. Right, let's see if I can get it again. Come on, big, tusky guy. Boo, bow. Oh, he went for the dodge. Oh, he went for the dodge again. Dude, I'm gonna slap you in the face. Oh, you went for the slap in the face. Oh no! Oh yeah, I knew you were gonna go for the dodge that time. Ow. Got so much strain in my thumb. Mashing that. Even though I know that I can't mash very well with my thumb, I generally use my finger. Ooh, ball. Wow, you know when you're not playing with all the sanities on, everything seems rather stacked. I bet that means the bugs aren't going to have anything. Also, I don't think the logic has really changed much. I think that's something they're working on for 16.1. Because the 16 release was literally things like this, just putting chests around just to make it a bit more open, so that's always going to be fishing rod for now. But hopefully, in the next update, because it's not really a release, it's more of an update, they'll have sorted out the logic side of things. How did I miss that? And I missed it again. I think at the moment, one of the devs, Luna Soap, who's also an admin now, has basically been going through the game, seeing what you can do with the most minimal stuff. The thing is, I've been kind of thinking about it as well, and it's kind of scary when you think of it. Okay, why did I need to go to the shop? Because although shop sanity's not on, I'm pretty sure at least one of the items in here is part of the randomizer. Rupees? 5 rupees. That's quaint. I think that means that they're not part of the randomizer. I don't know. I don't know. I thought they would have kept one of them as part of the randomizer. Or either that, I just got 3 blue rupees from them. I kind of miss playing this. I've been trying to sort out a way of like playing it like casually without recording and all that lot. And I've actually got something arriving in about a week's time. Hopefully, it'll be good. Oh no, I never got a lamp, so I'll pointless. Playing boost. Hold on, so I didn't get the base. I also didn't do goats because I'm stupid. I should probably go and do goats. That's bitten me in the butt before. Also, let me turn off my alerts because it's annoying on the screen. Cordon Ranch. Hey, goaties. What? I'm sure I can just do the iron boots check and I visit this dude. Or do I have to be on a Puna? Oh, no, I have to be on a Pona. Never mind. Oh, come on. Go away from me, you stupid goat. I weren't even chasing you when you were turning red. "35 seconds now because that douchebag knocked me off my hoose. It'll be worth it. Bug. Well, it's my first bug. I'm telling you now, when they rework the logic, I think pretty much Agatha you can just run straight to. So Agatha could have anything. Agatha is going to be a treasure trove. If you have bug sanity, you know, you're going through doing like your regular checks, you're not really finding much. But then you realise you've got about like 10 bugs. Like, right, I'm going straight to Agatha. Let's see what she's got. It's a pity that the devs don't have more people helping. I mean, I wish I was a bit more... I wish I had more of an ability to help as well. Because the tracker needs updating. The logic in the tracker needs updating. The logic in the game needs updating, but the logic they use is a layering one, which I'm not great at. Give me... Oh, don't smack your face into it. Oh, Golem. One thing I wish I knew on the race is that the logic wasn't updated. Back here. Because during the race I thought the logic had been updated. You know, I completely blew through the information saying that it had not been fully updated. So it's like I'm running all the way to Kakariko expecting things to be there. Like, nope, everything's in the same place it always is. It's gonna be difficult trying to sort out the logic as well with early desert and early city in the sky. Early city in the sky is the most painful. As much as you can get into city in the sky, and I always have that setting on just because like it's a little easier, you know, you're not having to collect all the skybook letters. But then I realised when they update the logic, it's going to be so difficult. Because it's like hookshot and you're in sitting in the sky. So basically I'm playing myself into more difficult checks. Instead of the checks just being locked by the skyboat letters, they would literally just be locked by a hookshot. I don't know why I didn't have shop sanity on. I like the shop sanity. Ooh, bombs. Big bomb bag. What else are we hiding over here? Because I would say that I've got everything for our mines. And I forgot to go to the other side. Damn it. The thing that I normally like doing is I like going over to the big chest and then hitting the other side where the gate is, because then when you void out in the mist, it just teleports you to it, because there are only 2 spawn points in the area, and that's before the mist and the gate. One day that key will be random. I mean, technically they can remove one of the keys. Because I mean, one of them is a key for opening the gate to get here. Maybe they'll put that back in, I don't know. That'd be kind of cool if they did, because then that means this area would be locked by that key. Then the further area would be locked by a key. That's an idea I like. But it's like lamp doesn't always mean that your progress is down this way. Emmett, why couldn't I have just walked over? Right, I'm gonna have to buy some oil now. That's what one of the keys is for. Hopefully they'll put it back on the other one. Oh yeah, I forget that this cutscene is here. Bye, have a good time. Another 100 rupees, man. I'm becoming a very rich little Link. Oh, you guys are really coming the distance. Hopefully, ending blow will be randomized in the because that's what that is. The weird silver rupee text box in the green rupee. It's just the scrolls. Hopefully they can get that sorted as well. I'll come buy something. No! Stupid bird, you almost got me hit! Why must you talk to me? I have to admit, playing these randomizers, I sort of know how speedrunners feel. When an NPC constantly talks to you, like, no, I don't want to talk. Or we accidentally talk to someone going past them. Right, and I think I should head back to Link's house. I'm not going to go into Forest Temple just yet. Do I need to talk to Taro? What? I was also running through that blind, not even looking at the screen. Right. Back to Link's house, get the random chest he has in his dark basement. Also, who doesn't put the door up? If I lived in Link's house, the very first thing I would do is I would place a hell of a lot of furniture in front of that and then build a wall structure around that dark hole in the floor. Right, what did we miss out on? Ooh! Nope, I always forget that I've got moon jump on in case of emergencies. I probably should switch that off because generally not used anymore. I still can't believe during the race that I had to redo the mirror chamber 3 times. I was so gutted that everything was breaking. And then my computer did the ultimate betrayal by restarting. Okay, not worth it. Look, who would live like this? Would build a wall here with a door in it. I'd make sure it was a door with a very extraordinarily strong lock. Hopefully the devs will be able to sort something out about the day and night cycle. Well, you know, rather than having to wait around. Or like you're pretty much bound by the game on certain checks. Which I think are mainly pose, if I'm honest. Hopefully we'll be able to come up with like a basic settings as well. But I've got a feeling it'll be more like Wind Waker. Whereas Wind Waker has all these checks available, like... What is it? It's like 100... It says like check off 120 checks or something like that. I have a feeling this would be moderately this. Also, I should go back to Koro, because, yeah, forgot that. That hurt. No, I don't want to talk to you. I just want to know about this guy. Talk to me? %50 reimbursement, thanks. Dude, you're insanely used. I've also got the disc speed on regular, but basically the game will come up. Oh, I'll get that. The game will come up. It'll load things at the regular pace, which is kinda annoying in certain places. That's a scent chest, to my knowledge. And they're not currently randomized. What are you, buggo? No. Don't roll into it, pick it up. Oh god, I got a bottle. I don't even think I got a bottle during the race. Did I actually hit it? No, I didn't. took them off. I've got a feeling, bad feeling, that boomerang's actually going to be in the first dungeon. Based on the old logic, it wouldn't actually be out here. And again, I don't think the boomerang's incredibly useful. It is only for certain checks. Oh, see, someone was really getting to work with these cobwebs. I'll have it. It's another bugger. Bye. Come on, be something decent for me. Repeat. Those rupees are decent. I don't know if rupees are a part of the logic like it is in Minish Cap. Because in Minish Cap, they anything to do with a shop. Obviously, they put down that it requires rupees, so certain rupees might go a part of the logic. Or like if your very first progression item is in the shop, the game will show that the available checks are enough rupees to purchase it. That way you're not farming for single rupees out of the ground. Have rupees. Oh! I'll take it, Bono. No, keep going. Thank you. I actually never realised that the loading times were actually this bad. I mean, technically they're not bad for a GameCube game, but still. Long enough to be noticeable. Go, Paul, my friend. No hurdy. No boop on the noggin. Let me just get this and that. Although I've got a feeling there's not going to be much around here. Considering I got everything for Gora Mine straight away, I think that's definitely going to be a place I'm going to go to. Uh-oh. I mean, what do I actually need to beat the game? It's just obviously the sword. Oh, I forgot to put down that I had what that sent. Oh, you're clever. How is that? I can only get to the bug. One thing I like about Gora Mines is the fact that it locks a check in the bomb shop. Like, you can imagine the whole of Goron Mines having absolutely nothing in it. You beat it feeling like you've wasted your... And then you get a Master Sword from the bomb shot. I can imagine that happening. Happens in... things like that happen in Minish Cap. Because Cave of Flames locks Malari. So Malari isn't a check that's done that often. Also, with... Go up like that. I don't know what that is. Oh, please don't say that there's... I'm lucky enough to get another bomb bag, I'll be heading straight to... Well, actually no, I'll just empty it. If I'm lucky enough to get another one. I'll be back for you in a minute, opponent. I'm just going through all these checks. I'll be getting... None of that. I also don't know if they're gonna make the them checks available, the Zora armor and the coral earring. I'm sort of like wondering if they're gonna have them locked by something. It's like, what can they have Zora armor locked by unless they lock both of them? Hot piece. You mad? For anyone wondering why I had to turn off the disc load speed, because obviously during a race, it's kind of an unfair advantage for anyone playing on console. Or playing on an early console, that is. The reason I say that is because I feel like I've got a modded GameCube because it loads everything so much faster. Nothing. Why must you make me go back to the forest temple? I do not want to. I'm kind of going around these checks hoping one of them's the shadow crystal. Just because it would make getting back to Lordon Village faster. Actually, 1 minute. Placement check. I got that, so I've got everything in. Only thing I'm missing is the little grotto check. And I doubt that'll have anything this time. Yo, crazy people. I see you staring at me from over there. With your arrows that stay lit for eternity. I'm so glad that they sped up the climbing as well. Why Nintendo decided Link, big strong boy, climbs wall at the speed of a slug. And we get nothing. I can get 3 more bugs. 3 bug checks. Right, where are you, Buggy? No, seriously, where are you, Bug? Ah, there you are. Oh my god, I was literally just picking it up then. Douchebag's going in again. Haha! Thank you. Quickly run away. Douchebag. I'm trying to scare the bug! There it... That hog likes to exaggerate. Right, so I can't get that bug, I can't get the other bug. Go for this one over. Where are you? It died in one smack. Just got it. Put it away as well. Douchebag. I was hoping daylight would have arrived by now. Oh No, you don't die. You just exaggerate your death. Hey, I thought you could fly away. On daylight. Just stood there waiting. Oh, thank you. Come on, daylight. Give me the music. Oh, now you're being a douchebag. There we go. That took far too long. See, when I don't want it to be daylight and I'm trying to get a pole, in fact, daylight just comes around really quickly. Like, also, I forgot about that. It's a weird trans. I should be able to get 3 more checks. Hylian is Hylian. Aha! So they are also part of shots. I thought they was like part of. It's definitely not good. Not unless I got really lucky. And it's all the bugs. Fine, we'll go back. We'll go back. We don't really want to, but we'll go back. Right, we're all the way back. Hello, birdie. Back. That's a flag that needs to be on when you're playing this. You just roll over here and then suddenly you've got them guys coming up. The amount of times I climb vines and I tell Link, oh. Yeah, nice and quick that, ain't it? Ooh, yeah, I missed. Oh my, I was just so incredibly used. Another 100 rupees. Perhaps should get the forest temple. By the way, does this help? Oh, it certainly does. And it's useless. You know, I didn't even know that bomb arrows could do that. And now that I did. I wonder if just arrows can cut them. And there it is. Question is, why I keep going? Just for my... Ah! Sorry, monkey. I'm out. That's probably going to be regrettable. But for me, I don't feel like Spinner's going to be in there. I already got everything for Goron Mines. Hey guys, how's it going? What Shadow Crystal be in there? Doing that weird routing everyone like. Where I completely show myself up and do turn like what was probably an hour-long seed into like a 4-hour seed. Did that in the last Minish Cap. A complete mistrack, and I ended up doing about 3 hours and minutes. All because I forgot about the particular meme called Breagle. I wasted about 40 minutes doing so many other checks. It's such a long way back. Ooh. It's not a long way back when you've got checks in between. Because this is open to me. I did want to get down. Oh, there's my shield. I was halfway to getting down, but suddenly I'm back on the corner. Where are you? Ah, there you are. Where are you going? Oh, it's just a quiver. Well, then again, I can't argue with a quiver. The main reason I'm using bomb arrows is just because it's a quicker way of getting rid of the arrows. Hey, wait a minute. Did they permanently unlock this side? Or did they only do it for the shop's sanity? More than willing to have it open. I thought they only opened this for the shop sanity option. Hey, now I'm intrigued. Because if they keep that permanently open, I mean, I don't know if they will, because I don't know. And it doesn't help anything. Picture journey. Bug. Bug, where are you? I hear you. What? Why did the switch? I hear it. Where are you, you stupid bug? Was that it? It randomly on the... Oh, I don't... Oh wait, yes, stupid frog. You're up it... Why are you up there? You're never up there. It was all for 100 rupees. Well, I have to admit, I'm not far from being able to do the donation at Heart Piece. Yo, Agatha, I'll be coming to visit you in your house soon. Oh, somewhat French vanilla. I actually think this is really cool that you can literally just right here. I wonder if they'll keep that. But then again, I don't know. I mean, technically speaking, it doesn't really do anything. Agatha. No, that's not Agatha, that's the fortune. Look, lady, I don't know if you'll ever be a hint, but please, get it better. I didn't get many bugs. Never know. She's had a bomb bag before. I have 5 bugs. I actually have enough for the donation hop. Also, apparently there are other checks in town. Ones that are not noted down. I mean, like, you've got all of the Agatha bugs, invoice, which is Doctor, Ravinia's bottle, stars, donation heart piece, but I'm pretty, there's something with the Gorons as well. That's all the bugs, and that is an awesome number to stop on. Let's go have a look. Get out of the way. I don't know if they're open straight away or if it's something to do with spring water. One cup of red potion. Ah, so you guys considered like shops? Are so shop sanity would Sanity would be a belter here. Sell something? Yep, you sell lantern oil. That's 3 checks right there. Wow, 4 check. This is a hell of a shop, son. Also, this view is kind of cool. I like it. Oh, note to self. Shop sanity. Walk in here. Although it's probably best if you do the spring water thing. My god, the shop is gonna be so expensive just for like the bridge. Hey, can you buy anything from you? Oh, yep. Would be cool if you could though. There's a shop over there, and I'm pretty sure there's what, 4 items in, including the magic armor. Pretty sure the magic armor is part of the run. No, it's not locked by shops. Then again, no idea. Hopefully one day this will. I do want so much. Wonder if they could like change, like have the amount recognized differently. What are you gonna give me? 20 rupee. You gave me 20 rupees back. I hate you, man. Right, save that one. Oh, I just realized as well. That means this area is locked by bombs. Normally to get here you would need bombs, because after the bridge that breaks, there are rocks that you have to break with bombs. Ah, so that might mean that little thing goes back on. Yeah, I requested for it to be taken out during shop sanity because you never get hot spring water to the Goron fast enough, unless you was lucky enough to get it in the randomizer. Right, let's quickly head back where we was going. You know, I never realised there was so many balls around. I didn't even know about that guy. I should really use the emo tracker when it comes to where poles are. Oddly enough, on the emo tracker, it actually shows you where. Yes. There. The rupees, and down here be a menu. I'll get it. Pretty sure I'm in the right place. In the right place. Piece of heart. Don't know if that chest is randomized, or if that's just what the randomizer put. Doesn't know. Well, it does not. The randomizer Randomizer does know what you need to get it. You need the dual claw shot. The issue with that is that dual claw shot is technically go mode. Oh, corner. That is a death plane. Let's kindly go the other way. Anyway, with that, with dual claw shot being that sort of item, it's anything that is locked behind the dual claw shot going to be junk. So it doesn't surprise me that there's always going to be a piece of heart there. It'll always be a piece of heart or... Okay. Right, we're getting back to the. I was also trying to get another chest, but unfortunately, I just can't get this because unfortunately, one of the ways of getting it is using the cutscene. Link holds something like, "Yay, I got this item." And you can normally get that if you pay high value rupee. Problem is, all that's been taken out. I was going to see if I could try and get it with a bug, but constantly reloading this to make that bug respawn was kind of annoying. Actually, no, we are still kindly being told about grabbing items when on top of it. I literally... There you go. That's what you're going for. But it's a boomerangness. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh, that's a bad sign. Oh, does that mean... That means there's going to be... There's going to be something with my Yeti bros. One thing I hope they never take out is this Goron here. Because I like the fact that Death Mountain is locked by the Iron Boot. Not just Goron mines, like this whole place. You knocked me quite a distance. I wonder if there's a way of uppering that. Yes, go on, Mr. Goron. And throw you away. Right, now we don't need iron boots. The lock has been lifted. Although I don't think I have enough health. You do this with the Goron? So you get half it. Ah. Ah. If I can find like areas of the wall like that, kind of looks like go up them. Hey guys, having fun? I'm waiting for me. Working with the Goron. I always... Yeah, that's the guy who normally gets me in. Oh, the other one got... I'm on a voyage of discovery. No, not what I wanted to do. Ah, never mind. Also, why have I got my stupid wooden shield out? Give me my stupid hold-on shield. I have a better shield. Hey, yeah. Let's see in one. Scene two. Don't particularly want to lose a lot of health when go. Whoa. Thank you in the ass. Don't need to worry too much about rupees. Random rupees can wait. Oh, I'm in here hoping to get a claw shot and watch I'll get nothing. Okay, go our minds up. There we go. We've already got a piece of the big key. Health always useful, just in case we mess up this one. Ugh, what the frick? Almighty douchebag. I remember seeing if there was a way of doing that before, and I never thought of actually putting it above the platform. I don't think so. And as much as it's a very small gap there, I ain't going for it. Why did you roll again? Why did he roll again? Link? You know, there's other for your flicks as well. There was absolutely no justification for that second roll. Oh my god. Yes, go away, inconvenience. You dropped a heart. Ah, there's another one. On. Oh, come on! Let me through! I made it. I don't know if that's quicker or anything. I don't think it is. Nice to know that I got it. Oh, almost. Come on, dude, I'm hoping for good stuff out of here. Oh, don't give me vanilla. Giant quiver. Nice. It's not, I mean, that's not the way that I thought of big things. No. Big bomb bag, big can't really argue. Alright, what have you got, Uku? Dungeon map. The biggest downside of this dungeon. I didn't even like it when I first played this game. It's a nice feature, but what's slowly. Stop farting, you stupid slug. Oh, I'm gonna cut this bit out. Get on with it. Yeah, I swear that room takes about as long as the rest of the dungeon does. And that includes the boss fights. Hi guys, you didn't get me. Normally I allow a cutscene to play there so you don't get hurt. I can live without. I'll be more gutted if I come across water bombs. Massive delay when it comes to putting on your boots. Boots are actually a hell of a lot faster to put on when you're underwater. This is looking like a fruitless venture. Heart piece. Am I literally just gonna get health out of this? Here, man, I missed the water. I don't have a claw shot. What a chest. 50 rupees. Am I seriously going through a barren Goron mines? Come on, you creepy old lady. One of a few female Gorons that we know of. If it is female, that is. I haven't a clue. Ow. Bonk on the head. Served. Another piece of heart. This place is going to be barren. It's going to be nothing. I also need to try and figure out the long jump here. Probably is one. And it's probably something to do with... Ooh, that was close. Making the boomerang go out of bounds in a way. Have it. Actually, I need to give him time to respond appropriately before I try smacking him down. And that is the usefulness of bomb arrows. That's probably the fastest I've ever kicked, but probably doesn't mean a thing, like, because there's guaranteed to be absolutely nothing here. I have to go in favour of my typical routing, which there is usually nothing is that I think there is. It's gonna be Forest Temple where there's going to be something. I'm telling you now. Cuckoo, you're not the thing that I wanted. Whoops. I got a green rupee. I got the good old-fashioned green rupee. Thank you. Doesn't get you on the first tug, but gets... Right, are you gonna have anything for me? Oh my god, he has the spinner. I was right. The spinner would not be in Forest Temple. It's too easy. Did I get L? Because I didn't get that noise when I got the other green rupee. Right, you guys can stay asleep now. Bye. Oh look, and it's in my favorite group. My favorite group of stupid slugs that get on my nerves. Ooh, one of you survived! I wish there was a way of triggering that thing from down here as well. Oh, you did. I didn't realise that was your death animation. I have 0 bombs. Ah, 20 rupees. Give me water, because I know you're gonna send me. Take Bed Temple whether I like it or not. Yep, I ain't gonna be getting that chest up there until I get... Oh, there's more. You know something? I never noticed them two guys at the beginning. Should also snipe that guy from a distance. I don't know if that will break the cut. Dead guy. Also, I forgot to cut that again. Never mind. Because you go up, you press the button, and you go to the door. Turn around and you just pick it out there and then. Away notification. Ow, he got me in death. Hey. Right. Douchebag. Stupid ropes. Why so difficult to cut? At least the boss is easier. Oh, overwhelming tactic. Take him down. Oh yeah, skip. Hey, ugly. I don't think so. Oh, come on! Grab it, Link! For freak's sake, I hate it when he does that. Like you press to grab it, and he's like, what? Final smack. That's the first boss. pod container, of which will be no use to me. Also got a shadow piece. I'm kind of hoping that they keep it so that the shadow are useless. So you're not having to do an all dungeons thing. I mean, currently, you technically only have one dungeon that is in the sky.
Was? Sie? What might? With?
And this time, I'm going to get a container. Because during the race, I actually used my boomerang to actually grab the item, and then I went into the portal. With, you know, like, oh, I don't get that item now, whatever it is. Hopefully nothing important. Grotto. I can't go to the grotto. I do not have the relevant item. Hour and 42. Wish there was another way of triggering. I did get that. I did. Why have I not marked that off? Stupid. Barnes bombs. Might as well mark that off because I'm pretty sure this isn't randomized unless it's.
Hey.
I get 100 rupees. Nope, I'm good. It goes back to being bombs, that's... I lost rupees on that because you have to pay 120 just for this premium key. Stupid squeaky chair. Oh, come on, it's a small tiny lip. I will most definitely climb on. Perfect. Oh, iron boots ain't gonna do much. Right, let's see if I can get this first try. Oh, nice. Not exactly on the red tip thing, but got it. Oh, you just freaking douchebag! Just gives me my arrows back that I've used. I expected more. That's the archery half piece. And Hawkeye is going to be Hawkeye. Also, let's go over here because usually for this, don't you normally have to go through the Twilight? the rock's still there. So how do you get this rock to move? How do you get rid of rock? Okay, I thought you got a 20 out of that. You don't, you get a 10 and a 5. Right, so I don't know how to get Zora armor check. You'd imagine that being open straight away because, like, the only thing triggered it was... Oh yeah, you're right there. Was point out the Zoras. But is it a case of like I go to the Zoras, it then opens? That seems really strange. Oh. Whoops. Well, at least I can get these bugs now. Vanilla? Whoops. Get back. Oh, you didn't. Go away, you. Don't use the jump. Do that. Good. Go. I'm actually quite surprised I've not come across any skybook ladders yet. Considering there's quite a few. Someone just die? Oh! Hello there. Hey. Hey, Fauna. At least I don't have to go in this cave here. Missed. Please. I'm pretty sure that last bug I got was literally vanilla. Right, I can't get the auto checks down there. I am pretty damn sure about that. Also, they need to try and figure out how to open the hidden village. They need something to trigger that. Or else it's never going to be a part of the random. Why do you guys have to have perfect aim? Spiders. It would just knock me off right here where there's a chest that I know has got another scent in it. I also think that they're going to try and make them toggleable. I kind of don't see the point yet. Get lost. Oh, get lost. My god, I'm getting hit by every single friggin' one of them, idiot. Friggin' 99% accuracy. My anger out on you. Look at him! Look how far he jumps! I hate the... Can I do a spin attack? Right, I'm doing a charge spin attack whether you like it or not. Kill him. I hate the fact that he holds his sword out. You know, you've held it out for a, you know, a good brief moment and nothing happens, you just swipes out. Like, hello, there's a reason we were doing that. I'm here, you, because you have attention. Something. Oh, my heart comes in. No, we need ball and chain. We get the other bug check and the water one down here, and then I'm gonna go to Sora's domain in hopes of finding something else. I ain't even got a single claw shot yet. And we get 20 rupees.